Comfort food would really help us cope with that cold weather there. And speaking of food, it is some of the best food Royal Oak has to offer. And for the next week, 25 of its restaurants are serving up a special menu at a discount in honor of Royal Oak Restaurant Week. The delicious food you see here is from Cafe Muse, one of the restaurants taking part. And we're so happy to have Chef Greg Rayner and Stephanie McIntyre, spokesperson for the Royal Oak Restaurant Week, here to tell us all about it. Thanks, guys, for coming in.
Thank you.
And you haven't even started cooking yet, and the studio already smells good. Stephanie, let's start with you. Tell us what Restaurant Week is.
Sure. Restaurant Week actually just kicked off this past Friday, but we go through next Sunday, so we still have a lot of time left. So through March 10th, and we have 25 of the top restaurants in downtown Royal Oak offering 3-course lunch and dinner menus for between $15 and $35 a person.
That's great. And Chef, what are you making for us? Because this is something that is on one of your Restaurant Week menus.
This is on our regular menu as well as on Restaurant Week. And one thing that we love about the soup is it is a creamy tomato soup, but it's actually vegan.
Okay.
And it's actually very hearty. So it's lots of root vegetables.
Okay, what do you have in there?
It is carrots, onions, a little bit of celery. And then today, normally I do corn, but today I'm actually doing parsnips, turnips.
Okay.
Which is a very wintry mix, especially this time of year with this cold.
Nice.
So I just do a really nice saute with that. This is powdered curry. And I like to throw that in as I'm sauteing, so that way it really permeates the flavor everywhere.
That's what I'm smelling.
Yes, that's what you're smelling. Definitely.
It smells delicious.
Oh, thank you very much.
And as you're working on that, Stephanie, just tell me sort of kind of the response you get, from people who take part in this. It seems like a really neat way to sort of sample things.
It is. It brings, well, a couple of things. This time of year, people start to feel like it's spring, even with these cold temperatures, and they want to start to leave the house again. So it's a nice time of year to kind of get out and explore downtown Royal Oak again. And then, they get to try restaurants that maybe they haven't before, or visit their favorite and see what kind of features are happening on the menu. So it's a good thing for all people.
All right, well, I was turning and looking at Stephanie, but I can smell that you must have added garlic.
Garlic, yes.
Okay. And what else goes in here now?
This is ginger.
Oh, yum.
So a lot of flavors going on. So it's not your traditional cream of tomato soup.
Wonderful. And so how long does all this kind of hang out together?
Until it's like nice and soft. And this is actually one of those soups that you want to make the day before because, the next day, even like 2-3 days later, the flavors, it gets better, it gets thicker, and it just sticks to your ribs.
Oh.
And again, it's vegan. There's no animal products in it, and it's low in fat because we're using coconut milk.
Okay.
But you still get that perception of the creaminess.
Okay. And right now, some tomatoes?
These are San Marzano tomatoes, which I really like. They have a little more flavor than just regular diced tomatoes. And it's just an Italian-style Roma.
Okay. Wonderful. I know we were just showing some pictures of your restaurant a moment ago, and you also brought some other dishes here that are part of the Restaurant Week menu.
Yes.
What else is here?
I did a pot roast, so it's a traditional braised pot roast, slow cooked with more San Marzano tomatoes. I love them.
Lovely.
And then a little modern take on the roast chicken. So we actually sous vide the chicken with tarragon, garlic, salt and pepper, and that's served with smashed Yukon Gold potatoes and green beans.
Jam-packing up flavor in there, huh?
Flavor is good.
All right, and so you've got all those in here?
Yes.
And how long does this sort of just cook together here?
I usually let that simmer for a good hour or so.
Okay. And you guys love being a part of Restaurant Week too. Tell us why.
It's really a great opportunity to get new people into the restaurant, and also kind of a thank you to our regulars. They can come in and have an amazing meal for either $25 or $35. We're also featuring Tito's cocktails as well.
Gotcha. All right, I'm grabbing the spoon because, oh look, you have a finished bowl right here. So I'm going to taste this. And Stephanie, I just want to make sure everyone can find out how they can find out what restaurants are taking part of this. Where can they go?
DineRoyalOak.org has a list of everyone who's participating as well as their menus, so you can kind of research and see what sounds good to you depending on the day.
There it is right there. Again, some doing lunch and dinner, others like you guys, you're doing dinner, $15 to $35, and I'm guessing you highly recommend reservations.
We do. It's very busy, especially on the weekends.
This is delicious.
Thank you.
Incredibly flavorful. And we'll have the recipe for you on our website, WXYZ.com. Just check the scene on 7 section. We'll be right back.